Hi, everybody. It's Elle. My hair is all kinds of helter skelter today from being in the rain and waiting for the bus from after work. I actually had to run for the bus today because I got out early today. And the bus was like right there. So I had to run across the whole parking lot. Ugh, it was quite a little jaunt. It's a plaza parking lot. So, I caught the bus, which was nice, and a couple people were on the bus that I know, so that was kind of nice too. But yeah, I was really out of breath because, as you know, I have exercise-induced asthma. So I was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't catch my breath." And then I had forgotten my inhaler, which was really awful. But I was okay. I survived it. Anyway, being that I survived that, kind of reminded me of some other things when I was looking at my comments on my channel. The fact that I survived COVID, the virus, and I lived to tell about it is something that I never ever will take for granted ever. And I want to kind of talk to y'all about some of the comments I received when I had COVID and how thankful I am for all of you who stood by me during that time and wrote such nice things and gave me such awesome advice. I want you to know that I did take your advice. I got to kind of go back to my comments now and read them a bit and explain to you which advice I took, that kind of thing. I'm going to turn my sound down here because I don't want that to start playing. But I just wanted to share with you a little bit about kind of reminiscing. I realized as I was reading the comments and stuff that this was 6 months ago that I had COVID. 6 months ago. I can't believe it was that long ago already. And I remember when I first got it, how sick I was and how awful I felt. And that I just literally felt like I was not going to heal. Those first few days to a week um, was a nightmare. It was just awful. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't stop coughing. And it's weird when you can't breathe and you cough at the same time. You're like, well, which one is going to kill me? Am I just going to cough myself to death or am I going to suffocate? It's awful. It's very, very awful. And I just really wanted to share some of the comments I got back then when I was going through all of that kind of stuff that really helped me and encouraged me and blessed me. And that really helped me get through that time because it was your guys' comments that did that. I won't mention names because a lot of people feel funny about that. But honestly, they did post these comments in public, so I technically could mention their name. Um, and if you hear your comment and you say, hey, that was me, you can feel free to say that, and I'll thank you personally. But the fact is, I just look back and I'm amazed that I lived to tell about it. And I'm so grateful to all of you for everything that you did, for being there, for encouraging me, for believing me that I wasn't making it up. I wasn't lying about it. I was really, really sick. So it began with that whole Toby Mac concert that I went to, which he's a Christian singer. And that is where I got COVID. Later on, somebody actually asks me in the comments, how did you get it? That's literally how I believe I got it. Not wearing a mask in the middle of a coliseum of people that also did not have masks on. And there's this very volatile virus in the air. And there's people coughing, sneezing, whatever, crying, things, fluids flying everywhere from all directions. And we were up high, but I think there were still people like behind us. So anything coming down from that way could have landed on us. It's just in the air. And you're in an enclosed building. It wasn't like an outdoor building. It was an enclosed building. So those germs are circulating. They're in the air. So it would be more of a miracle of not getting sick than to get sick from something like that. I definitely learned a really hard lesson when it came to that. I'm still not sure why my children did not end up with it. They were on the ground floor, maybe because all the stuff that they were shooting in the air, all the vapors and stuff were going up into the stadium and not landing on them. I don't know. But I just remember being so sick, like right after that concert. Anyway, so yeah, that's where it all happens. So we start basically there. This person wrote and said, I think we're all so fed up with restrictions, it's easy to slip back into old ways, especially when enjoying events with friends. Roll on better days and healthy days. Sorry this happened to you and hubby. Keep on getting better. That is very nice. And some of these I haven't even had a chance to respond to. I was that sick. I wasn't responding to many comments back then. Cheer up, hugs, don't be too hard on them. I honestly think some people don't realize the potential harm of mixing and breathing too close to each other. Listen to them on the computer for the next few months instead. Looking forward to seeing you well and dancing in your living room soon. So that was nice. She was basically saying that don't be too hard on the people at the concert, because I was basically laying them to blame for shooting that vapor stuff into the air during their concert, because I believe that was why the germs all picked up and ended up in my face. Ugh, hope you recover soon. My mom got the vaccine and the second shot did her in. So sick. She's 79. I had to bring her hot soup and make her hot tea every day during my lunch hour for a week. She's never felt the same again. Been to 3 doctors that all say, oh, not vaccine related. Yeah, it sure was. Anyway, feel better, my friend. So, yeah, this was a person that believed it was related to the vaccine. This was when I came on and said, be kind to ill people, please, because I was catching flack from everybody about you're just faking. You don't really have the virus. You're just making it up for views, blah, blah, blah. And this person said, I think she should have at least given you some antibiotics, meaning the doctor, some respiratory therapy. One thing they can do is thump on your back to relieve the congestion in your lungs, not to mention other types of therapy and perhaps some oxygen. I think nurse practitioners are into minimalist treatment. I generally prefer old men doctors. I don't care for female doctors, as one almost killed me, and the baby did die, as she was my OBGYN years ago. I think a female dermatologist might be okay, but otherwise, no women doctors for me. Less focused and less caring. So that was a person that had a really bad experience with some women doctors. That's very sad. I'm sorry to hear that. I definitely did not see that comment when I passed by all these other comments. Hey, my friend, prayers for your recovery. I will say that was Norgis. She's a good friend of mine online. I left you a message on Messenger. Don't know if you still use the profile. Nice seeing you today. Well, that was nice. Let me see. Trying to see where the ones popped up from a long time ago. I got a little bit off the beaten track here. Somebody suggested Sleepy Time Tea or the Calm app. That one looks kind of interesting. It's on the Google app, I believe, the Play Store app. It's called Calm, CALM. It's kind of a meditative app. Hi, Teddy. T-Bear's over here licking my arm like crazy. He just had a good meal. He's probably licking up the salt on my arms. Yeah, is it tasty? Okay, got that sandpaper tongue. It's not feeling too good to me, but whatever. All natural magnesium is another suggestion somebody gave me. I will say, if you have COVID, you do need to keep up your magnesium. Very important. I just want y'all to know I did take your advice for sure. I really did. I read every bit of advice. I read every comment. While I was laying there, there was nothing more I could do. I could barely breathe. So I just lay there and page through the comments. Somebody asked me what happened to Instacart. Wrecked my car from the bad alleys, and I had to stop Instacart. That's what happened to it. Lovely to see her happy and playing. What a nice life your kitty cat have. Yep. Hope you and Matthew feel better soon. When I had it, it was achiness and fatigue that lasted on and on. The whole household was sick. Some couldn't taste or smell anything either. We all complained about brain fog, just feeling cloudy all the time. At least you both have the best immunity of all, natural immunity. Yeah, because we didn't do any type of antibodies. That's one of the first things they say is, oh, you can come in and have an antibody treatment. The monoclonal antibodies are made of aborted babies. I will not put that in my body. That is why I did not do the monoclonal antibodies. I am extremely pro-life. So I do my research on any type of medical technique that anybody offers me. And if that kind of thing is going on, you can count on me refusing it. If it means I die, then I guess I die. But I'm not doing that. So I did not do the monoclonal antibodies. I refused them. And I literally was taking my own life in my hands in a sense, or putting it in God's hands. I just decided, not doing it. This person said, she is saying you now have immunity from getting the virus again since you have the virus now. She's not talking about the monoclonal antibodies. Okay, that was a misunderstanding on my part about it. Try to keep your distance from the kitties. It's my understanding they can get it too. I heard lots of different things about the COVID thing, whether the animals could get it and give it to you, or a human could give it to an animal. I really never did get a straight story on that, so I wasn't sure what to believe about that at the time. This person was comforting me, saying, okay, don't panic. Tons of people in my area got it. It was a low-risk area. Just take your time, recover. Find out what meds and herbals you can take. Get some suggestions. And I did. I got a lot of suggestions on how to get better from this virus. People wishing me a speedy recovery, offering me eucalyptus as an idea to open up my chest. Yes, Vicks was good for that. Although I will tell you, when you have COVID, even Vicks doesn't touch it sometimes. So, and that was the problem with the COVID virus, is that it's not treatable like a flu would be. It doesn't respond well to your typical treatments. And that's the scary part of it. So I'm glad I'm past it. I'm so glad I'm healed of it. And I'm glad I did not recatch it. And I'm very careful about that. Zinc, vitamin C, vitamin D, all important if you're not taking them already. Very true. Thank you for that advice. I really do believe that because I kept up those vitamins, and oh my gosh, I never took so many vitamins at once in my life. I just really increased the vitamin intake, and I think that saved my life. I'm pretty convinced it did. I also gave those vitamins to my husband, so I think that probably saved his life as well. So many good, well wishes. Please heal and rest and stay hydrated. Take it easy. Don't do too much. Yeah, let's see. I know it's hard to move. I know how you feel. I'm so sorry. But if you can move, try. That's how I finally started feeling better, was to move. Keep us updated. I am going to give credit to Tawanda for that. Tawanda has been a friend that sticks closer than a brother to me. Every time I've been persecuted on here, every time I've been sick on here, Tawanda was the one that jumped in. She's given donations to me at times. She's just been very kind to me. So shout out to Tawanda for your kindness. Thank you. This person talked about the exhaustion of COVID. That was the worst part of their experience. They had a lot of sympathy for me, wishing me sunny days to aid in my recovery. Sunshine was very important too. A lot of people said, if you can, get outside. That also saved my life. I'm pretty sure the vitamin D from the sun was important. The fresh oxygen outside was important. Let's see. Why are people so cruel? I guess they have nothing better to do. You're very kind, Dee Dee. I hope you and hubby feel better soon. That was when I was Dee Dee. I love how real you are. I guess you can say I'm a lurker. You're so amazing how you are with your fur babies. I'm an animal lover at heart. I hope you're feeling better. Get well soon. Prayers. Love how you take care of your animals. I love animals too. Another person loves animals. Then people were telling me, what was the normal range of temperatures, like fevers and things like that. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to read all of it. That's pretty much the gist of it. But I was just laying here in this beautiful bed ensemble my husband bought today. Let me show you this. Brand new bed ensemble. We got a comforter. It's real pretty. I don't know if you can tell. It's blue and white flowers. We got blue and white flower pillowcase and a really silky, soft blue sheet. And yeah, Matthew picked it out himself today. So yeah, it's just been a blessing having a nice comforter set. I was due for one because the other ones have seen better days, you know. So I'm very happy. I still have my nice weighted blanket right here that helps me sleep so well. It's like having a hug while you're sleeping. It's very nice. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you. And I figured in bed, since I'm laying in the bed, not going to sleep, but since I'm laying in the bed, I may as well go back to when I was really stuck in bed and talk to you guys about how much your prayers and your kindness and your positivity mattered to me during that time. Because I'm thankful I'm alive to tell you all of that. And I told you I would come back and tell you if I lived through it. I'm just really grateful that I did. And I'm grateful that you all were there. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, so anyway, what is going on with all of y'all? Nobody's talking here. There's no chatting going on in my chat room. You guys doing okay? Can you not chat? Are you blocked? I don't know. I didn't see anybody else online tonight, so I thought, oh, ideal time for me to go on. There's Nancy R. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. So the next few days, I am off of work, which I'm very happy about. I've been working every day for a while, and I need a break. So I'm going to probably be doing my diamond painting tomorrow, my new one, and cleaning my house like I do. Yeah, probably getting some laundry done and such. You just got on there? Oh, okay. You just got here. I see you now, Grandma Ducky. Hi. Thank you for being a member and a moderator. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing very well, thanks. I just thought I'd come on and chat with everybody and thank them for being there for me during a really hard time of my life, which happened to have been 6 months ago now. I can't believe it was that long ago. But yeah, I was reading my comments and I'm like, man, that was really 6 months ago? That's a long time. I lived 6 months longer than I thought I was going to. So that's pretty cool. Everybody's doing well here. The kitties are doing well. Matthew's still kind of under the weather, still feeling icky. But I miss you guys. I miss hanging out with you. I haven't been on much because, I mean, I've had little times when I've come on, but not like where I can sit and just chat with you, you know, shoot the breeze. So I thought I would tonight. Just kind of come on and chat, see how you guys were doing and what's up, and not have a serious topic for once, just chit chat. I haven't done that in a bit, so I thought it was time to do that while I have a chance. And like I said, I'll be pretty free the next few days to do what I need to do, get my housework done and hang with my kitties and all that kind of stuff. So thought I'd come on tonight since I don't have to work tomorrow, to my knowledge anyway. They may call me in, you never know. My weather is rainy and icky and cold. Although it wasn't that cold today getting off the bus. It was just really rainy. Like my fingers aren't going numb at least now when I'm walking, so that's a good thing. But yeah, very dreary and rainy here. Yes, Illinois is not sunny today. It wasn't storming, just kind of drizzly. Puddles, you know, on my property. I don't like puddles, but yeah, there are some puddles out there. Anyway, my new eating plan is going very well. It's just basically not even really new. It's just flipping dinner around with breakfast, having my major big meal for breakfast. And then I have like a salad or something light for lunch. And then after that, I just eat super light, like maybe eggs, something like that. And it's been going fantastic. And I've been losing weight. So I'm super happy about that. It's even worked out with my job. So I was wondering if it would or not, being that I work like the evening hours. 78 and breezy. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice, Grandma Ducky. 78 and breezy is good weather. I like it. Trying to find my back scratcher. Keep losing that dumb thing. I need to buy myself a metal claw. I keep saying that, but I never get to a store where I can buy myself one. Here's my back scratcher. Because right now, this is what I'm limited to. This little kind of African-ish type of fork looking thing. And then my little claw fell off of here. There's like a little antenna type thing. And then there was like a little metal claw. No idea where it went. So I got to just use the fork end of things now. And that little pointy thing hurts when I use it. So until I get that claw, I'm going to have to do it that way. But I'm always itchy on my back for some reason. I always have been. It's my place to itch, I guess. You're heading for the 80s. Oh, wow. And I don't know what our weather's going to do. I'm hoping it gets warmer and, nicer than it has been, or at least less dreary with the rain. I don't know. Oh, my goodness. So we shall see. Anyway. I was going to call my friend. I called Tina tonight and chat with her, but she's not answering. So apparently she is not available. She's on a lot of medicine. I think that makes her tired fast. So I don't get to talk to her, and that's kind of disappointing. But I did talk to my foster mom today and my foster sister. Apparently my foster sister works somewhere where they think it's haunted. So that was an interesting conversation. You're still getting snow in the mountains. Oh, wow. I did learn that my next door neighbor really likes mountains today. I did not know that. She drove me to work, so that was nice of her to do because she didn't want me to have to walk in the rain. So, yeah, win-win on that one. I don't know. Don't know what else to tell y'all. Nothing else happening here. Pretty much it. Pretty quiet days other than work, and yeah. It has been very crazy here too, Nancy. It's like one day it's snowing out, then it's sunny the next day, and you're thinking you're going to plant vegetables, and then it starts raining and flooding your property, so nothing's going to grow. So, you can't judge the weather. I know my neighbor was saying that there's been many a times in April and May where it snowed. So, who knows? Who knows how to plan, really, honestly, as far as gardening goes. Somebody messaging me, I guess. Yeah, Matthew's feeling pretty sick, Nancy. He does not have COVID, though, I'm happy to say. He got tested, every test they could have done, and he does not have the virus. Thank you, Yahweh, for that. We don't want to go through that mess again. I think that's why he celebrated and bought the comforter, because he can come back to bed now. Because honestly, we were sleeping apart just in case. If he was sick, I didn't want to get sick breathing in his germs, So we kind of separated voluntarily. But now he's able to come back to bed, and he wanted it to be pretty and comfortable for both of us. So, yeah, I know, Grandma Ducky. I didn't forget about our little gardening date that we set. We're going to get together and do some gardening. Oh, I guess on a different note, sorry for yawning so much. I worked today, and I guess my body's just tired, and it's letting me know. I got a new doctor, finally, medical doctor, and I got a new therapist, which I talked to today on the phone. So, and actually kind of on camera, although she was an avatar, so I couldn't really see her lifetime moving. So yes, I am seeing a therapist. For those of you that think I'm crazy and need to see one, I am. So just so you know, you can relax now and be relieved, because crazy person on YouTube is actually seeing a therapist. I'm not going to see her in person right away until the weather clears up where I can take a bus there and not have to brave the elements. So we're going to do like a camera type video chat type therapist appointment. And I just did my evaluation today and told her my whole life story of all my issues I have and whatever. Told her about YouTube, of course, and all you fine people that I come and greet every now and then. And I showed her my kitty cats on the camera. She liked that. She loves cats and loves animals. So, yeah, we'll hit it off great. I told her, I said, if you eat cats and dogs or you don't like cats, then you can't be my therapist. I would tell you right now, I'm not going to have you as my therapist. She kind of laughed. I said, you think I'm playing? I actually had a friend from China for 10 years. And when I heard he was okay with the whole Yulin festival, that was the end of that relationship. And I haven't talked to him since, other than to say hi and yes, I'm doing okay. We have not talked on the camera. We haven't talked on the phone, nothing. And that was a 10-year relationship. But I am that against that kind of stuff that I will, bam, you're gone. As soon as I know you're okay with that, I don't know you. You get blocked. I don't talk to you and I don't know you anymore. So, yeah, that is one very firm boundary that I stick to. I love animals, and anybody that's going to harm them is not a friend of mine. So, and I'm not talking about hunting, fishing. That's a whole different thing. Talking about domesticated animals. Animals we consider in the United States to be domesticated. That's what I'm talking about. So don't, run anywhere with that, anybody that watches this later, and take it in some weird direction. Thank you, Nancy. We appreciate your prayers. Anyway, let's see what else is going on. Nothing, really. Absolutely nothing. There's nothing exciting to tell you about. Had a good Easter, but I've already shared the pictures from that with you. My daughter moved with her husband back to their house over in Iowa. So they're working their marriage out, which is good. My other daughter has a new boyfriend. I won't comment on that. We'll just say my other daughter has a new boyfriend. My eldest daughter is still very busy working all of her many jobs and doing what she does in the mental health field. And my youngest daughter, Amber, is a youth pastor, youth minister, whatever you want to call it, and doing really well with what she does. And we are basically meeting for Bible study. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing else really going on. So my kitties are right here with me. That's my teddy bear, and Mimi's over there. Neo's right there, and I'm not sure where Bo and Maverick are. I think they're in the living room somewhere. But it has been wonderful having Bo back. He is back to himself. He's doing well. He is putting on weight. He's not skinny and scrawny and sickly anymore. He's got a very hearty appetite. So, yeah. And him and Maverick are wrestling again like they used to, playing with each other and wrestling with each other. So that is definitely a blessing to have them back to normal. And I don't know anything else I can talk to you about. So it's been about 29 minutes. We'll go to the 30-minute mark. And if nobody wants to chat, I will head on off of here. I just wanted to touch base with you and kind of thank you, like I said, for being there for me at a really rough time. We weathered that storm together. I lived through it, and I said I would come back and tell about it, and so I did. So there you go. And I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your evening. I'll be bopping around seeing who's on live talking about whatever y'all are talking about on here these days. And probably see you in chat rooms and stuff and say hi. maybe have myself a cup of tea and maybe some eggs or something to munch on for my evening meal. And start it all over again tomorrow. It's fun now stepping on the scale because I know when I don't eat heavy carbs the night before, I'm going to see weight loss on the scale and weight loss in my measurements. So that's been super encouraging. Hopefully by the summer, I will be able to feel good about how I look and wear some really pretty nice clothes and maybe buy myself some new outfits or something. I know some people that are sending me some things in the mail that I may or may not open live online. It's up to the people that are sending the things. But they're sending me some clothing and some other things that I would love to do, like a unveiling type of thing, unboxing thing like I used to do. But I'll have to talk to them and see if that's something that is okay with them. Okay, yep, definitely. You have a wonderful evening, Nancy. Thank you for coming in. Grandma Ducky, good to see you. And I am at the 31 mark, actually. So I'm going to head off of here, and I really appreciate every one of you once again. Thank you. Thank you for being there for me. Appreciate everything that you've done, all the good advice that I've taken that has gotten me well and gotten us through that. Be blessed, everybody. Shalom, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great night. We'll see you around.